Good morning. Welcome to the Art of Being Favi. I'm your host, Favi Marti. On today's episode, I want to talk to you guys about inspiration. More importantly, about the support that you need in your life to get that inspiration, to keep going. Especially if you want to pick a path in life that's kind of different than what other people would choose. A lot of times, those people that you know that are closest to you might not be the most supportive. You might be that lucky. And as I'm going to reveal to you guys, I guess that might be my story. I never did think it was my story, but it might be. So you might be wondering, Favi, what is it that you use for inspiration? Well, this is my lady right here. I'm kidding with you guys. I want to show you guys something that might seem really simple, but it means a lot to me. And the reason it means a lot to me is because it was given to me by my parents. In a sense, it's something that makes me feel like they support what it is that I'm doing, which is doing videos on YouTube, trying to help other people out. And while you might be like, well, Favi, not all of us have that. And honestly, for the longest time, I didn't really think I had that either. But we're going to talk about that as well. So I want to show you guys something that my mother gave to me after her trip. While they were on vacation, they got this made. Isn't that awesome? You might be like, well, Favi, that's just a medallion, you know, so what? But to me, that tells me that my parents actually care about things that I'm passionate about. And some of you might be like, well, Favi, why did you even ever doubt that your parents would ever support you in anything or whatever like that? It really all boils down to a lot of little things growing up. It boils down to the fact that I didn't always feel very supported on things that I wanted to do. Sometimes that was my fault, and sometimes not so much. Some of it has to do with upbringing in a Hispanic culture, and some of it has to do with things that happened to me at a young age that were very traumatizing. That kind of made me question anybody's loyalty, no matter how close they might be to me. And as strange as it sounds, that little pendant, it means a lot to me. It means a lot to me that my passion has shined through enough that to the point where even my parents see that in me. They see that I actually like that. And I know some of you, I would have put myself into this category, but I know some of you that might be like, well,
Favi, that's fine and all, and I'm glad for you, but my parents have never been that way.
And while I can't ever guarantee that your parents will be that way, while I can't guarantee that your closest relatives will ever be that way, that's the importance in finding people that will help cheer you on, help push you along. No matter what it is that you're interested in life, it's important to find people that are doing something similar to what you're doing. Even if it's not something similar to what you're doing, that they have somewhat of similar values, somewhat of a similar path, to the extent that they're happy for you, that they want to see you succeed in life. And you might be like, well, that sounds great and all, but how do I go out and find these people? I mean, you know, we got the whole pandemic thing going. You know, depending on what state you live in, my state's not too bad, but I know other states, you know, they're still pretty closed down, and especially other countries around the world are still pretty closed down. And fortunately for the time that we live in, you know, 2021, we have a lot of things that help us with that. It might not be the same, but you can still make really good friends online. And some people might still be a little confused and be like, well, how do I go about that? What do I do? You know, do you just want me to randomly start adding people? While that could work, I find it best to find groups. There's different ways of going about it. So like, for example, if you're somebody that uses Facebook, there's, you know, a bunch of specialized groups that are into whatever. So you could join a bunch of those groups. You could join groups that are specialized like around success or around finding types of success if you just want to find some people that are like generally like supportive of what it is that you do. For me, I was lucky enough to come across quite a few people when I was younger because I was really interested in real estate. And a lot of those people, not everybody, but a lot of those people are really supportive. You know, they want to see you succeed. And one of my best friends, one of the people that I consider to be a mentor of mine, who I've known, who I met on Facebook, like back in like 2012, who I've actually met in person various times, and he's actually helped me out, gone out of his way for me. He's always helped me out no matter what, is my buddy Robert. And my buddy Robert lives down in southern Florida. So while I'm talking to you about this today, as far as this pendant that to me is amazing, that really, you know, makes me happy. There we go. Sorry guys, I'm not used to doing like product placement type stuff. Actually, you know what, this camera has something like that. I'm not sure how to set it up though. As awesome as this is, I just wanted to talk to you guys about the importance of having support, and if you don't have it, finding it. There's so many ways to go about finding the right people, the people that are part of your tribe, that I think once you do that, it definitely helps you see the possibility. Because a lot of times, especially I know people that come from like really tough backgrounds, it might be real hard to see that light at the end of the tunnel, to even see the possibilities sometimes, depending on what you've been coming up against growing up. Anyway, I wanted to share this with you guys because I think it's awesome. I love you guys. I thank you guys for the support that you've given me on YouTube and on other forms of media. Please make sure you go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Go ahead and hit that like button. Do whatever it is that you want to do. Comment down below if there's something that you want me to talk about. If there's something you don't want me to talk about, go ahead and comment down below. If you think that I suck, go ahead and tell me that. I'm sorry. I'm sitting in my little makeshift studio, and I really feel like I'm doing what it is that I'm meant to be doing. And if I sound a little bit emotional, it's because I've struggled for so long to try to find out what it is that I'm meant to do in life. I know that was kind of out of left field, but that thought just struck me, and I just want to thank you guys. I want to thank you for helping me out with this channel, supporting me, watching the videos, hitting the like button, sharing the video with other people that you think might like it. I can't explain how grateful I am for it. And although my channel is small right now, I feel that with the right patience, with the right timing, with the right techniques to help market my channel, I think that this will be pretty much what I want to do for the rest of my life. I love doing editing. I love going exploring new places, and I just love going on adventures, and that's what I want to share with you guys. I want to share the beauty of this world, partly because for many years I couldn't see it myself. Bye.